What's going on, guys? Hit Squad here again, back at it with another video. Now, in this video, I want to go over a few things that have been going on with the New York Giants, as you guys know some of them. So first, let's get this started with Markus Golden was traded to the Arizona Cardinals for a sixth-round pick. You guys know this already. I thought that was pretty good considering that he wasn't in the Giants' long-term future. He wasn't really a good fit here in this scheme. Last year he was, but that was under a different defensive coordinator, James Bettcher. But he really just didn't fit this scheme. We need to give the young guys that we have on this roster an opportunity. And, I like it. We need to draft capital. We don't have that many draft picks in this upcoming draft. So I thought that this was a pretty good trade. Now, in other news, it was announced, I think yesterday, that the New York Giants signed wide receiver Corey Coleman to their practice squad. Now, Corey Coleman, we've had quite a few stints with him so far throughout the years. He's looked promising, but he's just dealt with injuries and he hasn't been able to see the field. Now, Corey Coleman, I'm not expecting him to be a game breaker. He is a former first round pick, but he just hasn't gotten it done. He didn't get it done in New England. Didn't get it done in Buffalo. He didn't get it done in Cleveland. And there's a reason why the Giants cut him. But he is a good punt returner. He can provide us depth that we are lacking in that position. But I'm not expecting him to be a game breaker. But I am excited to have Corey back. So I really do like that. Now, there was another update as well that came out of the head coach Joe Judge in regards to Xavier McKinney. He's out of the boot. He got his cast taken off. He's looking like he's really attentive. He looks like he's hardworking. He's doing good in the weight room. He's staying. He's staying very progressive, and he is progressing, which is that's good to see. I had high hopes for Xavier McKinney. I liked where we drafted him. I thought we got a steal in that player. I think that he'll do really well with Jabril Peppers. I've been on record of saying that I think that they'll be a duo to be really to be reckoned with. I really do like it. I think that Xavier McKinney will do better in coverage than Jabril Peppers. I think that Xavier McKinney can be a little bit more diverse than Jabril Peppers, and I think that it could really bolster this line. But I'm not rushing for Xavier McKinney to come back. With the injury that he had, the last thing that you want to do is risk another re-injury in a lost season. Now, it's unlikely. They said that it's unlikely that he'll play before the Week 11 bye. But if I'm the Giants, with the way that this season has gone, looking at the record, I mean, you want to get your players some, reps, but I don't want to re-injure my player. I don't want to even risk that because I think that he's important to this line. So, if anything, I would have him just, learn the playbook. If anything, have him suit up, but just I wouldn't have him play. Actually, not scratch that. We don't even need him suiting up. I would want him to focus on rehabbing that foot, learning the playbook, and just that's just my personal opinion. I just don't think that it's worth the risk. I do think that he is going to be very important to this defense, for years to come. So the last thing we need to do is re-injure that or cause a serious injury. Now, I want to go over some trades. Now, I did say that I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants did some more trades, and that's absolutely true. I'm looking at players like Kevin Zeitler, Golden Tate. I know a lot of Giants fans want to trade Evan Ingram, rightfully so. But when you look at Kevin Zeitler, he's been regressing. He's 30 years old, oldest offensive lineman on this team, probably next to Cam Fleming. But we have Shane Lemieux. And I know that Shane Lemieux is looking to be part of the Giants' future. We did draft him this year. He looks promising. And I'd like to see that. I would want to get the young guys some reps. And I think that out of anybody on this team, he's probably one of the few players on this team that would be worth any value, realistically. I think that you could trade him for a fifth-round pick. I don't think that's, unrealistic to say. But I would like to trade him for a fifth-round pick. If you could take a six, sure, but I'm looking for a fifth-round pick for Kevin Zeitler. You could look at a team like Baltimore. I know that they just traded their fifth, but, they're struggling right now at the guard position. So I'm just saying I would trade Kevin Zeitler, put Shane Lemieux in, and get him some reps. I would trade Golden Tate. You look at a team like Indianapolis, who T.Y. Hill is regressing. They have decent cap, so they can definitely take on the cap. It's not a problem. But with T.Y. Hill regressing, the receivers aren't doing too well either. The Colts are looking to make a playoff push. So I would trade Golden Tate either for a fifth or sixth round pick. We need all the draft capital that we can get. We don't have any draft capital on this team. We don't. Oh, well, we do, but it's just not a lot. And we need to really just start building this foundation and start getting the right guys in this room. Um, who knows? That fifth round pick could turn into another Darius Slayton in terms of finding a gem. But those are two players that I would look at trading. I know you could go out and trade Leonard Williams, you could trade Logan Ryan or Dalvin Tomlinson, but I personally want Dalvin Tomlinson on this team. If I got a reasonable offer for Leonard Williams, such as maybe like a third round pick, yeah, I'd take it because the money that he's going to demand this offseason, I want no parts in that. And we could get that off the books. Dalvin Tomlinson, and I think you could get him for around $10 to $12 million per year. So I'd rather do that and then just have B.J. Hill, Austin Johnson down there. So that's just my opinion. But Logan Ryan, I think that with Xavier McKinney being out for the rest of the season, or at least I would expect the Giants to do that, he's been playing pretty solid. I would keep him back there. He could provide veteran leadership to players like Jabril Peppers and Julian Love. So I would definitely keep Logan Ryan. But if I could trade Leonard Williams, I would. Yeah, that's all I got. But let me know what you guys think. Are there some players that you would want to trade on the Giants outside of the names that I named? I know that Evan Ingram, everybody wants to trade him, but if you could get a second round pick, absolutely you should do it. But they feel that he'll be big in the Giants' future. He hasn't really worked out for us. He cost us the game in Philadelphia. He cost us an interception in Philadelphia. So, he needs to play better. I think that Evan Ingram definitely has the athleticism, but he drops a lot of balls. I think he leads tight ends and drop balls. And you can't have that. But I do think that he stretches the field. I think that you could get decent value for him, if he at least plays decent in the Tampa game. But I'm not looking to trade Evan Ingram right now. I definitely do think that we need to, at least keep Daniel Jones with some weapons on this team. And yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think below. This is Hit Squad. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.